Anita, I'm actually so thankful that Calvin chose you. You're the sweetest person in the world. And I'm so thankful that you're now going to be a part of our family for the rest of our lives. And I'm just so excited to watch the two of you grow old together over the next 6 to 8 months.
Saying all the things that you need to say to get it across to me. You're moving your hips, swaying there in the middle of the room. You're hypnotizing me. Baby's got the love, can you feel it? When you realize that baby's got the love. She's the greatest, she's crazy, and I can't believe I finally see that baby's got the love.
So we first met actually at UBC.
We actually met in her parents' basement, and I was invited to go to a concert with her and some mutual friends. And at the time, we didn't know each other. We just kind of had mutual friends, and we stayed, friends of friends throughout university.
8 years after we first met, we were both at Brew Hall on Valentine's Day weekend, and then just chatted all night until last call, and then he asked me out for dinner.
I knew that I loved Anita when I invited her to my family Christmas. She just fit in so seamlessly, and everything worked out so well, and it was such a good time. And I think I knew before she came that I loved her, but I definitely knew after that I loved her.
I think love is just, you feel secure, you feel grounded. There's no anxiety around it. I think it feels comforting, it feels home, and it's something that you just know is always there.
Wow, you look so beautiful. You look so beautiful.
You look nice too.
Yeah. Wow, it's very long, yeah. It's very
Fitted?
simple and fitted, which is perfect.
Yeah, you look really nice.
Hi, everyone. If I haven't met you, my name is Kelsey, and I'm Anita's maid of honor. Wonderful to meet you. When Calvin entered the picture, I had a very high standard that he needed to meet, and where it really clicked for me was on a particularly miserable camping trip where Anita had gone above and beyond to plan this perfect trip, and when we arrived, it just rained cats and dogs. As I was watching you empty water out from your tent, you were assuring Anita that this trip was a success, despite the fact that we were all completely soaked. And that's when I was like, holy shit, I think Anita's marrying Calvin.
Time and time again, I know that
I think that for most people, the pursuit of love in one form or another is the central priority of life. I know that for me, finding love in you has allowed me to continuously become a better version of myself, and you make me happy every day that we are together.
Calvin, though I didn't know it at the time, the day we reconnected at Brew Hall was the most important day of my life. I remember how easy it was to talk to you and how instantly comfortable we felt around one another. Life is unpredictable, but that day, everything in the universe just made sense.
my heart sings in one.
We often talk about how despite our different interests, both in musical theater, we are the same in all ways that matter. You're my favorite person in the world, and each day that I have spent with you has brought me the greatest joy. Love is a choice that we make, and I choose you every day for all of my days, and I choose you to be my husband, my forever person, and my very best friend.
About 6 months after we started dating, you came to my family Christmas. For Christmas that year, I told my mom that I wanted a house, a car, and a dog. I've reflected on this quite a bit, now realized that I wasn't really asking for those things. I was expressing that I was ready for the next stage of life because I had found the person I wanted to spend the rest of my life with. Now, just a few short years later, we have all that we want and more. You are my best friend, the best person in my life, and the person I am so excited to share the rest of my life with. I love you with all my heart.
Ladies and gentlemen, Calvin and Anita have declared their love and commitment to one another, and in the presence of this company, by the exchange of vows and the giving and receiving of the wedding rings. By the authority vested in me according to laws of British Columbia, I now pronounce you husband and wife, and it is my pleasure to introduce to you for the very first time the newlyweds Anita and Calvin. Congratulations, and you may now begin your wonderful life together.
There's been a lot of fuss made today about Calvin and Anita, but we all know who today is truly about: the mothers of the bride and groom.
If you're feeling cold, then stoke up my fire. It's deep inside, burning higher and higher. Move on in closer, move up next to me. The temperature rises to 1,000 degrees. All you gotta do, all you gotta do, all you gotta do is turn me on with loving. I'm your engine of love. Oh, I'm your engine of love. All you do is turn.
Through you, I learned that home isn't a place, it's a person, and I promise to always be your home to return to. Most of all, I promise to love you unconditionally as you are now, the person you will become for as long as we both shall live.